You can often tell if a house is a great purchase within the first minute of seeing it, if you know what to look for. Hi, I'm Sarah Cook. I'm a real estate agent and a loan officer. And after years of helping buyers purchase homes throughout Colorado, I have noticed something interesting. Most people walk into a home and immediately focus on the things that matter the least. They notice the paint color, the countertops, the light fixtures, the furniture, and whether the kitchen looks like something they saw on Pinterest or Instagram. Meanwhile, they're overlooking the things that can have the biggest impact on their finances and happiness long after they move in. Now, do not get me wrong, buying a home should be emotional. It's where you'll create memories, celebrate holidays, and potentially spend years of your life. But one of the biggest mistakes buyers make is falling in love too quickly before evaluating the things that really matter. Some of the best homes I've ever sold were not the prettiest homes on day one. Maybe the carpet was outdated, maybe the kitchen looked like it belonged in 2005, maybe the bathrooms needed updating, but those homes had something more important. Great bones, solid maintenance, pride of ownership, and a location that would hold value for years to come. On the other hand, I have walked through beautifully remodeled homes that looked amazing online but had major issues hiding underneath the surface. That is why before I even step out of my car, I am already evaluating the property, because here's the truth. You can change almost everything about a house except its location. You can remodel kitchens, replace flooring, update bathrooms, paint walls, add new lighting, but you cannot move the home. One of the first things I'm looking at is the neighborhood itself. Do the homes look cared for? Are the yards maintained? Do people seem to take pride in ownership? That tells me a lot about the area and often about future resale value. I'm also paying attention to traffic, parking, nearby roads, and noise. I've had buyers fall in love with the house only to realize later it backed to a busy street or that parking became a daily frustration. That is why I always encourage buyers to visit a property more than once. See it during rush hour, see it at night, see it on the weekend. A neighborhood can feel completely different depending on the time of day. Once we're inside the home, this is where emotions usually take over. Buyers start talking about the countertops, the flooring, or how beautiful the kitchen is. And while those things are nice, they are usually not what create expensive surprises after closing. What concerns me more are the major systems. How old is the roof? How old is the furnace and air conditioner? Does the plumbing show signs of leaks or past water damage? How does the electrical system look? What is the condition of the water heater? These are the things that can cost thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars after you move in. And personally, I would rather buy an outdated home with great bones than a beautifully remodeled home with major hidden problems. Cosmetics can be changed. Structural issues, water damage, roofs, HVAC systems, and deferred maintenance are much more expensive to fix. Another thing I look for is pride of ownership. You can often feel it the moment you walk into the house. Do doors close properly? Do windows work smoothly? Things feel solid? The home feels cared for? Some of my favorite homes have been owned by people who lived there for 30 years and simply maintained everything consistently. Those homes often become incredible opportunities because many buyers overlook them while chasing the perfectly updated house. And at the end of the day, there is no perfect home. Every property has strengths and weaknesses. So the goal is not to find perfection. The goal is understanding which issues are cosmetic, which are expensive, and which are things you can comfortably live with long term. The buyers who are happiest years later usually are not the ones who bought the prettiest house. They're the ones who bought the home with good bones, solid maintenance, a great location, and strong long-term value. If you're thinking about buying a home and would like guidance from someone who looks beyond the countertops and paint colors, I'd love to help, or I can connect you with a real estate agent that does business just like me. Click that link below. I respond within 24 hours, and let's find the right home for you.